Metro 23 Television City Music Hall, it's Mass Transit! Tonight's guest is Chris Murray, poet extraordinaire. And now, your great hosts, Bruce Nelson and Brad Everett. Oh man, it feels like I haven't done that in months.
Oh, well, it has been a while since we've been in the studio. It really has.
It really has.
Oh, yes.
And what could bring us into the studio but a great show?
Great show.
Who's on the show?
Omaha poet Chris Murray is going to be out here.
Crazy man, crazy.
I've heard that.
He is. We've got the Mass Transit Players and a few sketches. I'm sure that'll be hilarious.
Millard Avenue, of course, too.
That's a I'm starting to get into it. It's like one of those reality shows for me. I mean, I'm really just getting sucked into it.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Also, a new segment called Ask Andy.
He gets so much fan mail. I feel worthless compared to this.
Can you blame him?
No. You know, we haven't been in a studio for a while, and I want to take this moment real quick before we get too far in the intro, and hopefully everybody will let me do this. I'm a big political junkie. I mean, it's like crack to me. So I want to take this moment and talk about the presidential race that's going to be coming up, and I want to endorse, I want to say it here first on Mass Transit, that I am endorsing presidential candidate Bob Kerrey. Yeah! I mean, this man, if you've ever been to a party with him, is crazy. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Nebraskan. I mean, I would like Bob Kerrey even if I was like from Canada, because this guy knows how to party. I mean, if he gets elected, it's going to be like bachelor party, man. I mean, it's going to be like Tom Hanks and all that funny stuff, because, I mean,
Brad, now, before you go on any further, I want to explain something, clear something up for
Does it have to do with Bob Kerrey?
It does. It does. You know, this is Bob Kerrey.
That's the man. He's crazy, man.
See, he's not running for president.
He's not running for president.
There is a guy running for president named Kerry, but it's Massachusetts Senator John Kerry.
Oh, that's John Kerry.
This is John Kerry.
See, I had my Creed CD turned up kind of high when he was on CNN. And I thought they were just reissuing the Reanimator on DVD. I mean, you really kind of...
I get it. There's an uncanny resemblance.
Only his hair looks better than the guy in Reanimator.
I hear that's expensive stuff to get moved around.
Well, I'm sorry about that, guys. I guess I'm just a dumbass.
Well, you know, we can't all be perfect, Brad.
No.
We really can't. I've got some news in my life, actually.
I'd love to hear it.
Yes. Well, my wife Stacy and I, well, actually, she did. She had the son, our son August, and I just wanted to thank her for that, for giving me the greatest gift that a wife could give her husband.
Well, that's nice. That's nice. I once had a girlfriend who gave me a disease, but that's about the only gift I ever got from a girl.
That's really unfortunate, you know. And I know you're not married, Brad, but Christmas was just a few days ago.
Sure.
And I was thinking about you, so I got you a present. Andy, would you bring Brad's present? Thank you.
Wow. I wasn't expecting this. Can I open it right now?
Absolutely.
Let's take
really
a moment.
If you did.
Let's take a moment here and just kind of. I want to save the paper, so I'm not going to rip into it. I want to just. I can use that. I can use that again. Oh my God! It's Proud Highway by Hunter S. Thompson. It's signed. How did you get a signed copy, first edition of Proud Highway?
Well, it was like a day and a half trip to Woody Creek, Colorado, and I camped out for a while. I took like 2-3 rounds of buckshot in the ass. Oh. But after some substances and a couple of bottles of wild turkey, I convinced Mr. Thompson to graciously sign the book. It was a great moment.
Well, this is great. And it couldn't come at a better time. Set that down there. Andy, there's a pile of dirty laundry. There's a box on top with a bow. Could you bring that to me?
Okay, boss.
Thank you, Andy. He's so helpful.
He certainly is.
Now, this was supposed to be a gift for you and Stacy, just based on that you just had your son August. But I would like to combine this into a Christmas birthday gift because I know that's the popular thing to do.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. I'm just going to open it up right now, you know,
Yes.
because I'm really excited.
Yes.
This sounds great.
I think you will be surprised. Pleasantly, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, Brad, this is a coupon to Bonanza.
A $5 value coupon to Bonanza. I think you should take the little wife out and, go get the whatever they got at Bonanza there.
Bonanza's been out of business for several years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got an all-you-can-eat steak buffet there now.
Wait, there's a place in Omaha where you can go and eat all-you-can-eat steak?
It's like a meat trough. Yeah.
Really? Why doesn't anybody tell me this stuff? Where is this trough, this mecca o' meat?
You know, it's where the Bonanza used to be.
Oh, I never ate at that Bonanza. That place was always so beneath me. I mean, really, the food there just wasn't that good.
Well, you know, Brad, it's really the thought that counts.
Glad you think that. I'm glad you think that.
Yeah, yes.
Can I ask you a question?
What? Please.
Should we go throw it over to Andy so we can ask Andy a question?
We should. Andy needs a question.
Let's ask him. Viewer emailed us and asked the following question. After seeing the stale joke skit, I wonder if A. Joseph Neese wears those black socks to bed. Andy?
Why, yes. Yes, I do. I also happen to wear a shower cap, a nightgown, while I sleep in my specially made, custom-made hyperbaric chamber. Oh, and who could forget? I also sleep with my genitals wrapped in pastrami. It helps me sleep and promotes freshness. You should too.
If you have a question for A. Joseph Neese, email masstransitTV, all one word, @yahoo.com. Because, let's face it, we all have questions for Andy. Wow.
Yeah, I'd say that really explains a lot of things.
It explains the smell.
It explains why dogs follow him around too.
But I'll tell you what, it also explains why we have a great show. Chris Murray, Crazy Poet.
Absolutely. We've got Millard Avenue coming up.
And skits from the Mass Transit Players coming right now. I need some cortisone for my knees.
Now it's time for another installment of Auto Mechanic Confessions.
We can tell when somebody comes in and doesn't know their cars. We like to jerk their chains around. We'll be like, yeah, your muffler bearings are going out. Or we'll be like, your flugel nut's loose and all your blinker fluid's dripping out. And other ones we like to pull is our gangly wrench is broken and we gotta wait for it from the warehouse. Gangly wrench! That's funny.
Hey, Jim, it's me, man. I'm gonna trade you that water heater for a haul. Call me, man, call me. Oh, my phone. Hello?
Jim, it is me, your sensei. Sensei. I'm in trouble. I need your help. You must come over here quickly. Quickly, Jim. Hurry.
Sensei, what is wrong? Sensei. What? My phone. Damn cell phone companies. Oh, I guess I'll have to go over there and save him. What a beautiful day! I wonder where my car is. Oh, what a hell of a night that was! I didn't even make it home from the porno store. Why does my car smell like cheese? Ricky, don't lose that number. You don't wanna call nobody hell. What? That man
man is selling illegal tacos without a license. What are you gonna do, ninja boy, huh? Period. Who's laughing now? Sensei, are you in there? What is the trouble? Oh, it took you so long. I got held up in traffic. What's wrong? I ran out of frozen pizzas. I need you to take me to the store. Oh.
Now it's time for another installment of Auto Mechanic Confessions.
So yeah, you wanted to hear a good one, right? Well, yeah, I got a good one for you. Lady comes in the other day, got a real fancy Cadillac. Oh yeah. So anyways, I says, what's the problem with the car, ma'am? She starts describing the problems. And she's a shaking and a waking and a baking and a faking. And she says, wooga, 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 clanga, 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 clacka, clacka, clacka. So I thought that was just funny. Called my friend Bud. Bud's a computer guy. Got himself a real fancy camera, you see. And anyway, we decided to send it in there to www.funnyvideos.com, win us some fat cash. I don't know. It's funny though. It sure is funny. What you gonna do with that tape?
I started writing poetry when I was a kid, and it was kind of like I'm, going to hell type stuff, or I miss you, baby, I love you so much kind of stuff, or Mom, can I have another glass of water type stuff. And really, though, I lost connection with any sort of like creative, hope, and started getting in a lot of trouble and becoming a juvenile delinquent. From there, it ended up living on the ocean and getting tangled up in the San Francisco scene at that time of spiritual / psychedelic kind of scene that was happening, psychedelic resurgence scene. So from there, I came back to Omaha and I started doing poetry at the Aquarium. And now the airports are half empty. Americans are afraid to fly. But I can just imagine the horror on their faces as they first experience the world of the Greyhound. Constant overbooking, missed transfers in the middle of the night, sleeping, sitting up, wedged up against a retired used car salesman who's been mumbling all night, "I never meant to hurt her," and drinking Old Crow over and over as the teenage mini version of Eminem from Des Moines keeps kicking the back of your seat, and the haggard family of 7 is arguing up front in trailer park slaying because Uncle Willie's been touching Joanna again. As night falls, some hippie girl pulls out a guitar and wails like a cat in heat an unbridled rendition of Moon Shadow, which everyone tries to ignore, and it's making us all blink a lot and just stare out at the endless chains of fast food strip malls and gas stations like sad caged fish. And then the toiletry door at the back of the bus opens and, oh no, it's Grandpa again, who's walking out bug-eyed and dizzy from getting his skinny ass thrown all around back there in the can. And then of course there's me, sitting next to you. And guess what? I've got crabs. No, I bet the Greyhounds aren't much busier. No one who's too cautious to fly because of the chance of another terrorist takeover is going to want to live through the hell that is absolute routine on a bus trip of any significant distance. I once went from Albany to Omaha pressed up against a window by a 350-pound woman. We didn't exchange any words, and I made a series of facial expressions that conveyed I wasn't even aware of anything unusual. I was just happy the gregarious militia member with an insatiable need for approval got off in Philadelphia. And then there was the ride to California with a Hessian on mushrooms. I believe may have been channeling coyotes, singing Black Sabbath songs in an eerie falsetto voice, and reciting Nostradamus quatrains. And all through the night had me spellbinded with a hypnotic, mystical stream of consciousness rant that went on for hours about UFOs and how Jim Morrison really died, and ended with, I don't know who God is, but he's a madman, and he controls the whole thing. Mine are strong opinions. They've always been strong opinions. You have a strong bent towards being completely individualistic, having different outlooks on reality, and people can accept that in a comedy form and appreciate it as I've gotten from people a lot more than maybe like a speech where you're telling people how to think, or and there's an important thing with poetry, like as soon as you stop and comedy in any writing, as soon as you stop putting yourself in the joke, as soon as you start just blabbing on about the government and how corrupt they are and what have you, without involving yourself and how corrupt you are, because no matter how corrupt the government is, they are a reflection of who we are too as human beings. And it's easy for the person on the bottom to say, well, this sucks, but if that person on the bottom were to be on the top and then partake in the same sort of a corruption, then they're really not better off. So comedy cuts self-righteousness. I sat and waited, knowing the one who taunts me was to approach. He came to me in a dream last night, and as I felt this shadow lurking towards me, I looked up and recognized this strange beast who appears as man. And suddenly surging with the spirit of righteousness, I magnificently stood and said to him, Lord Jesus, be near me now. For I have a brother here before me who wants to meet you. A child who is locked in the coffins of Satan within his own mind and body. A brother who has been tortured and lied to. A stray from the tribe of dogs who has been stolen from our lodge and trained to kill. For I have walked into the house of wickedness, straight into Beth Aveen. And now I call to you, dear Lord, to shine your presence down here where your angels are feared to tread. But I am no angel. I have the audacious balls of a man born in New Jersey. And now I call to you to lead this flock home. And I say unto the one who taunts me that you are my brother. You are my brother now who must lift my heavy, wretched, and foul body up to the mountain of the Lord. And this will be trying, because I have a heavy body. And this will be trying, for it was a long day and a long night that I traveled weary and lost. And though I knew not why, I had rope in my pockets. Strange rope, queer rope, perplexing rope. And I tied this rope to the limbs of the betrayed and cast out to a woman who was being sabotaged and to a man who was bartered. And I will not let them go. I will not enter the kingdom of heaven alone. And you will call out, save yourself, fool. But I will test even the patience of angels and will stand unmovable until you lift us all home. And then a heavy silence fell over the restaurant. Though it was filled with the usual business people and laborers and teenagers and a small contingent of riffraff all eating Big Macs and chicken nuggets, but none making a sound, just staring at me, and this guy I was yelling at, who was standing there kind of shell-shocked. And he said, man, I wasn't approaching you, I was just coming over to get a straw. Then I could tell he seemed actually a pretty nice fellow. And I said, sorry, I've been feeling a little strange lately, I guess I kind of jumped the gun on that one. Then I bought him a small fry. And the nice cashier handed me back a coin, but then I noticed it was stained red by something, some paint or lipstick or whatever. But then somehow I was overcome by the unpleasant knowledge that the coin had been stained by the blood of the innocent. And then I turned to the cashier. I'm sorry, sir. I cannot take this coin. Surely you can see the ancient blood stain on its face, for the time is nigh, and dark winds are beginning their trumpet roar, and the earth shall soon open her longing canals to fiery underworlds with tremors and shakings, and I shall eat some whole and offer shelter to others, courtesy of the mighty ant people who dwell there in their virtuous state. And yet demons also crawl in the underbelly of this earth to seize the foul pornography of our souls, for there is hell that has to be paid for the favors it has done for us, to this stolen money and the war of wars that has come to this country that is bartered with such counterfeits. This country, whose heads of state, depicted so elegantly on those coins, had sold their own people to aliens for genetic experiments in exchange for technology, and whose Federal Reserve is a series of Masonic banks built in a giant pyramid scheme that trickles down, trickles down, trickles down, and that is what I have now in my hand. That which has trickled upon me, stained with blood by the man who had murdered Abel, the man whose eye rests atop the pyramid, beaming and leering, the eye of the one who taunts me. Then the manager asked to speak to me in his office. He asked if I had a complaint about the service. I said no, I thought the cashier was very understanding. I was satisfied with the appearance of the lobby.
Person has enough money to repair the piano, quit pounding on the fucker.
Keep that.
Oh.
Then I left, and right outside was a flower bed. And for some odd reason, I felt compelled to look down. And I noticed a little tiny elf standing under a dandelion, drinking what appeared to be a dark stout. And then he winked at me. And what I'm just trying to do is get a little freedom in there and a little bit of intellectual anarchy. And I find that people really react to intellectual anarchy in a really good way. You know, it's like the class clown with an agenda. You know, it's just sort of like it really is this fire. But in the same hand, even with that power, you don't want to start burning, you know, George Bush. Or, I never involved George Bush or anything like that. You know, it's us. We are these power structures that need to be.
Previously on Millard Avenue.
They're surgically attached.
Give me a check, you old bag of bones. Are you prepared to assist me when I need your help?
Oh, Spirit of Omaha, when you need me, I will be there for you. You can count on me.
Normally, the lives of Cowtown's high rollers are hidden behind very large walls, but we have a high vantage point and a big zoom lens. Now, starring Gloria Glorious as Gabriel San Luis Marcus, French Bread as Jacques Bordeaux, Wendy Pines as Josie Scoop Davis, Karma Electric as Princess Domingo, Teddy Bender as Jerry Mander, Gerhard Unker as Running Man, and the voices of many others as many other characters. Welcome to Millard Avenue.
So, little Timmy, you asked us here for a reason?
Yeah, you said it was fat and long. What is it?
Yo, it's like this. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Oh my god, what is that disgusting thing?
Yo, that's just a little plaything from the jungle primeval, yo.
Hey, watch it. Oh, that feels good.
Kent, you pervert.
Oh no, now it's eating my brain!
Help, can't someone stop this thing?
Leave everything to me, yo. Biatch, Chuck. Yo, 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 yo. Wow.
Little Timmy, you're huge.
Yo, I know-o.
Little Timmy, you're my kind of man.
Yo.
So, Spirit of Omaha, you asked me here for a reason.
Yes. It is time for me to cash in a favor. Princess Domingo, you must kill Running Man.
No, not Running Man. Not the man I love.
Just kidding. But you should have seen your face, though. Really, Princess? You must kill Gabriel San Luis Marcus.
No, not Gabrielle. Not my best friend.
Again, just kidding. No fooling this time. You must save Jacques Bordeaux.
Whatever. Why would you want to help that scumbag?
I have my reasons. So, Old Man Generous, you asked me here for a reason.
Yes, Jacques. I want to let you know that I changed my mind about the money.
Money?
And I wanted you to have this briefcase full of money.
Money?
To help that little boy, of course.
Oh, of course. The little boy.
Yo, Jakes, going somewhere?
Little Timmy, how good to see you. I was just...
Now, punk, you'll taste my yo power, fool. Biatch, Chuck, yo, 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 yo,
Oh, my God. Little Timmy, you're huge.
I heard that, fool. Now prepare to be flattened, yo, yo, yo.
Not so fast, little Timmy.
Princess Domingo, what are you gonna do about it, yo?
I am going to, how do you say, kick your ass?
Will Brandy leave Kent? Find out on the next Millard Avenue.
Now it's time for another installment of Auto Mechanic Confessions.
Oh, boy. Hey, it's one of those home porno making machines, Cletus. I probably shouldn't tell you this is a making machine, but since I've been drinking like 6 a.m., you're considered probably one of my best friends. So I'll let you in on a little secret here in the automotive business. You know when you bring your car to an auto mechanic and they're like, well, we can't get it back to you for 2 weeks, and usually they're like, well, we can't get the part, or I've been really busy, I've been in the hospital or something. Let me tell you the real reason. What I like to do is I like to rent the car out to various organizations. I can rent them out to kids who need to learn how to drive. I like to rent them out to mobsters for bank hits, and they go rob stores. And you'd be surprised how much money a mechanic like me can make on the side renting out your vehicles to some sort of the underclass. So just between you and me making porno machine, don't go telling anybody any of this, okay? Now, I gotta go fix myself a water pump. Right here. Okay. Hey, thanks for tuning in today to Mass Transit.
I don't believe we actually have to. Oh, what? To whisper. Did you want to?
Do we have to? Oh, you've got a mic on too.
Yes, I do.
I don't know.
If I need to say something, I'll just do that. Hey! Hey, it's the end of the show!
What do you know? 30 minutes goes that fast. Yes.
I'm just enjoying the aroma smell of pastrami.
Is that lunch meat?
Hey!
Lots of it.
I believe.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy New Year's. It's New Year's, right?
I'm so out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
I mean.
Here's your book back.
Man, what a show. Yeah. What a show. So what are you gonna do afterward? I don't know, where was this all-you-can-eat steak trough at again? It's where the Bonanza used to be. Hey! Isn't that David Hasselhoff?